on the monthly environmental sanitation despite the suspension of movement and restriction of human and vehicular movement by the Edo State government due to the ongoing West African Examinations Council school examination for private candidates. It was observed that most commercial activities were on hold as shop owners complied, while few others remained open for businesses. Dona Dehime, who monitored the situation within the city metropolis, brings us the details.
Some Benin City residents recited participating in the January 2026 monthly environmental sanitation exercise despite the cancellation of movement restrictions by the state government. The suspension of the restriction was announced to allow smooth conduct of the ongoing West African Senior School Certificate examination for private candidates across the state. However, in several parts of Benin metropolis, including the popular King Square, Mission Road, Lagos Street, Ibiwe Street, New Benin and 3rd East Circular Junction, and residential areas, some residents engaged in sanitation activities such as sweeping, cleaning of drainages, and proper disposal of refuse. It was observed that while a number of shops, including those around the urban market in the local government area of Edo State, remained locked in compliance with the exercise, others were open for business, reflecting mixed reactions to government's directive. In the local government area, compliance was also high at the popular Uselu market was devoid of the usual hustling and bustling as the market remained closed.
My advice to the landlord is to make sure they make use of the waste managers, because most of the complaints from the residents in Ego, they do complain about the waste manager that they don't come on time.
Some residents said observing the sanitation exercise was a matter of civic responsibility regardless of the cancellation, noting that cleanliness remains key to a healthy environment.
I like environmental, so now make me they do environmental every month ending.
People come out and do environmental, and people obey the way government give the order.
We pack our gutter and we clear the bush in front of our frontage, and our backyard, pack out everything out.
The Edo State government has continued to encourage residents to maintain a clean environment at all times. From Benin, Donald Eminyen, ITV News.
The member representing Ovia Federal Constituency at the Federal House of Representatives, Right Honorable Gabriela Omosede Igbenedion, has again reassured her constituents that their welfare remains her utmost priority of her representation. Right Honorable Omosede Igbenedion gave the assurance when she visited Uluku wards to intimate them of the solar light she attracted to the area. As Efosa Onwangwe brings us the details.
It was a show of love for her constituents in Uluku ward as they came out in a large number on citing Barrister Omosede Igbenedion on arrival. Although it was not an official visit, but rather one to interact with the constituents to enable them to have a sense of belonging and ensure their safety and happiness remains uppermost. Intimating the last turnout of her constituents over the soon-to-be installed solar light, the member representing Ovia Federal Constituency, Right Honorable Omosede Igbenedion, said it will enhance security in the area. The federal legislator said her main target is to continuously provide dividends of democracy to her people, hence the long-term plan of development for the entire Ovia Federal Constituency.
As our governor is in APC and working for all of us, I want to also believe too that all of us will be in APC and support Mr. President. So not only that too, I came here because all the solar lights where I don't bring from Abuja to put all across Ovia, Operation Light Up Ovia, they're here. So some of them are even coming to Uluku as well.
Characteristics of her show of being compassionate, Right Honorable Barrister Omosede Igbenedion paid a condolence visit to a member of her constituency, Mrs. Orobosa Ohondolai Umaru, the Arewa coordinator of Uluku, who recently lost her sister. She offered prayer for the repose of her soul while admonishing the bereaved to take heart. The Arewa coordinator, Mrs. Orobosa Ohondolai Umaru, appreciated Barrister Omosede for the show of love, saying it has again shown that she is truly a well-bred politician that cares for her people.
I really appreciate to see Right Honorable Barrister Omosede Igbenedion. May Almighty Allah grant her heart desire. God bless her.
The federal lawmaker is bid to visit other wards in Ovia Federal Constituency and also engage in APC e-registration. From Oluku, Efosa Wangwe, ITV News.
The governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Ukpebolo, says it is impossible to replace a performing president such as President Bola Tinubu in view of his bold and courageous reforms across different sectors of the nation's economy. Governor Ukpebolo made the statement at an event for the inauguration of the senatorial, local government areas and youth coordinators for the re-election of President Bola Tinubu in 2027. As Government House correspondent Kingsley Uchegbu tells us more.
Congratulations.
The inaugurated coordinators for the Renewed Hope Ambassadors for Asiwaju 2027 include Honorable Joshua Uwaboy for Edo South, Honorable Odiano Seokoje for Edo Central, and Honorable Abdul Lawani for Edo North Senatorial Districts. 18 others were also inaugurated to coordinate activities across the local government areas, while 3 youth coordinators were appointed from the 3 senatorial districts. Praising President Bola Tinubu's reforms in critical sectors of the economy, Governor Ukpebolo appealed for the support of Edo people towards the actualization of the president's second-term bid.
This inauguration is a new hope for Mr. President. Everybody must be engaged. Our people are getting what we want in terms of development. Nobody can beat Asiwaju's record in this country. The man has proven himself. We can only say we are replacing somebody who is not performing, not a performing president.
Edo State Deputy Governor, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, pledged total loyalty to Governor Ukpebolo, assuring him of his commitment in delivering Edo State for President Tinubu. Edo State APC Chairman Jarrett Tenebe and the party's Deputy Chairman and Coordinator of the Renewed Hope Ambassadors, Honorable Sylvester Aibobo, expressed confidence on Governor Ukpebolo's ability to deliver the required votes for the president's re-election.
Mr. Governor, we are here today in line with your conviction to deliver Edo State for Asiwaju. You must promote harmony, inclusiveness, and effective coordination across all levels of the party within your respective senatorial district and LEGAs.
The 3 senatorial leaders of the Renewed Hope Ambassadors thanked Governor Ukpebolo for the confidence reposed in them while pledging to take the campaign message to the grassroots. Kingsley Uchegbu, ITV News.
We take you now to Rivers State, where the Rivers State government has dismissed a claim and it denied that the Federal Capital Territory Minister Nyesom Wike and the Rivers State Coordinator of the Renewed Hope Ambassadors, Desmond Akawo, access to the Yakubu Gowon Stadium in Port Harcourt for the inauguration of the political support group for President Bola Tinubu. Akawo, while addressing supporters during the group's inauguration ceremony held at the Captain Elechi Amadi Polytechnic in Port Harcourt, had alleged on Friday that the state government blocked the group from using the Yakubu Gowon Stadium in Port Harcourt for the inauguration of the Renewed Hope Ambassadors. The claim was later reinforced by the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike, who in his remark at the event warned that if access to the facility is denied again, supporters of the group would forcibly gain entry to use the stadium. Reacting to the allegation, the Rivers State government described them as false and misleading, explaining that Yakubu Gowon Stadium is currently undergoing construction and is unsafe for public use. The Senate, through the Committee on Appropriations, has tentatively fixed March 17, 2026 for the final consideration and passage of the 58.472 trillion naira 2026 appropriation bill. This was made known after a special session where the February 2nd and 13th 2026 were approved for the consideration of the budget estimate at the committee's level. The committees equally fixed Monday, February 9th 2026 for a public hearing on the budget proposal. Chairman of the Senate Committee, Senator Solomon Olamilekun Adeola, further disclosed that Thursday, 5th March 2026 has been scheduled for an interactive session between members of the committee and key economic managers of the federal government, including the Minister of Finance and the Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, as well as the Minister of Budget and National Planning, Atiku Bagudu. According to Adeola, February 16th and 23rd, 2026 has been earmarked for the submission of the report of the budget defense by various standing committee chairmen ahead of the presentation of the Appropriations Committee report to the Senate on the 17th of March 2026. In Taraba State, where 2 passengers have been kidnapped and one driver was shot by hoodlum along the Kasuwan, Shano, Jota axis of Taraba and Benue state borders. In a statement, the spokesperson of 6th Brigade of the Nigerian Army, Lieutenant Umar Mohammed, said upon arrival at the scene, troops discovered a bus conveying 9 passengers with the driver found with a gunshot wound to his right hand. Preliminary investigations revealed that 2 out of the 9 passengers were forcibly abducted into the bush by suspected kidnappers before the arrival of the troops. Following the incident, troops of 6th Brigade immediately commenced aggressive search and rescue operations within the general area to rescue the release of the abducted victims. In Kwara State, where the Court of Appeal in Ilorin, Kwara State capital, has upheld the death sentences imposed on 5 men convicted over the 2018 Offa bank robbery, dismissing their appeals as lacking in merit. The Director of Public Prosecution, DPP, in the state, Mohammed Akande, who witnessed the proceedings virtually, said that the 3 appeal court judges unanimously agreed on the judgment and affirmed the verdict of the High Court condemning the 5 persons to death by hanging. Ayaode Akimbosun, Aziz Salahuddin, Niyi Ogudiron, Ibikunle Ogunleye, and Adeola Abraham were convicted of armed robbery, illegal possession of firearms, and culpable homicide. A 6th suspect, Michael Adiku, a retired police officer, died in custody before the commencement of trial. The convictions stems from the April 2018 coordinated bank robbery in Offa local government area of Kwara State, during which 5 commercial banks were attacked. At least 32 people were killed in the incident, including 9 police officers, 2 of whom were women, making it one of the deadliest bank robberies in Nigeria's history. Meanwhile, in Ondo State, where the State Police Command has arrested 6 suspects and rescued 14 victims in 2 separate cases of transnational human trafficking in the state. Spokesperson of the command, DSP Abayomi Jimo, disclosed this in a statement issued on Saturday. According to the statement, on January 22nd, 2026, a Togolese national, Meale Yaoli, reported at the Yaba police station in Ondo City that he was lured from Togo to Nigeria under the pretext of securing employment in Canada. He stated that Yaoli, upon his arrival in Nigeria in 2019, his personal belongings were forcefully seized and he was held against his will after paying huge sum of money. The police spokesperson also narrated another incident where preliminary investigation revealed that the suspects were not bandits as alleged, but illegal immigrants from the Republic of Chad. GSP Dimo said that the suspects in both cases have made useful statements, adding that investigations are ongoing to apprehend the fleeing suspect. And to Kaduna State, where the State Police Command has arrested 7 suspected bandits and recovered 5 firearms with live ammunition in separate intelligence-led operations across the state. According to the statement issued by the Kaduna State Police Command and Public Relations Officer of the State Police Command, Manshuru Hassan, the arrest followed credible intelligence received by the command indicating that 5 individuals were in possession of prohibited firearms. He explained that the operation led to the arrest of Yusuf Aliyu Yusuf, Ahmed Umaru, Abdullahi Mohammed, Ahmad Jazuli, and Mukhtar Bashir, and recovery of 1 English-made AK-47 rifle with 2 fully loaded magazines, 2 English Beretta pistols with a fully loaded magazine, and 1 locally fabricated Beretta pistols containing 7 rounds of ammunition. According to the statement, the suspects are currently in police custody while investigations continue to uncover other criminal networks linked to them. And that's the size of our package on the ITV News for tonight. I'm Lawrence Osifo, thanking you for watching. From everyone here, do have a pleasant and a beautiful night rest. Good night.
Some days, there comes the Ugemobo Festival, which the Oba celebrates outside the palace gate. A pavilion is built of red cloth where rites are performed to drive away all evil spirits still unsatisfied by the year's sacrifices. The Ugemobo Festival is to commemorate an event in Benin history which dates back to 1504 AD.
Yari yari, Oba Tope!
The Oba of Benin added a colorful mood to the year's celebration as he walks round the city center amidst cheers. This is an Egbete community situated in Isako Central Local Government Area of Edo State. It is an agrarian community with united people that promotes unity and oneness for peaceful coexistence. The inhabitants of the community migrated from Benin, the cradle of black civilization, a kingdom where king is truly king. The ancestors of Anegbete saw that age was the main determinant of leadership in the rural setting, and the eldest man in the settlement was regarded as the leader who presided over meetings, and his authority is held in high esteem. To further strengthen this unique system of leadership, age group evolved in Anegbete. In Anegbete, age group is categorized into two, that is, the common and the noble. Anegbete is rich in cultural heritage, as the community at noon saw the commitment of the festival with the first set rolled out in beauty colors to showcase their might and strength, indicating their feet and ready for the responsibilities behold on them. The streets in the community with a feed up of young men and women adorned with the festival. Later, the royal family takes the stage